just watched the new episode of House of the Dragon. It is episode 3 called The Burning Mill. This is of season 2. Now we are going to talk about spoilers. So if you guys have not caught up with House of the Dragon season 2, episode 3, stop watching. I'm going to talk about some spoilers. Not too many. Well, maybe. But yeah, I would recommend. This is going to be a breakdown. So, alright, let's get started. If you guys haven't checked out my other reviews for the season, I did an episode 1 and 2. Episode 1 kind of gives my overall review for the show and Game of Thrones a little bit. You know, it gives you a little backstory on how I feel about the whole franchise. But today we're just going to dive into episode 3. Episode 3, The Burning Mill. And this episode's directed by Geeta Vasant Patel, a woman of color, which I love. And I thought she did a great job with this episode. I'm really kind of getting into it now. I feel kind of caught up. I feel like my muscles are warmed up with kind of like all the Game of Thrones lingo, and getting to remember everyone and because look, there's a lot of names in here that are hard to remember. So, all right, let's just go over what happened. So, as ancient grudges resurface, Rainey suggests that Alicent may see reason while the men around her seek bloodshed. So, I'm excited because it feels like a storm is brewing. We'll get to see some good action. Even though they're trying to kind of create a little bit of peace. But if you see by the end of this episode, it may not be in time. So I'm all for it. If I had to pick a team, I think because I maybe, kind of want Rhaenyra's team. Rhaenyra's team to succeed. I think because I felt that initially, it's probably going to be Team Black, aka the Hightowers, because I fear Aemond, and I feel like he's got the biggest dragon. He's done some of the most ruthless shit. He's gonna break our hearts the most, maybe. I'm just guessing. I haven't read the books. I'm just going off pure fandom just from seeing these few episodes, you know. My girlfriend, she's read all the books, so she knows what's gonna happen. I'm purely just guessing based off of my history with Game of Thrones, the show, and these past few episodes in the first season. I feel like, yeah, Team Green can do more damage emotionally, so it seems like the better storytelling device. Because maybe there's more characters we have, I don't know, sympathy for on Team Black, and so easier to take away that, knowing George R.R. Martin. So Kristen proposes a bold scheme, and they meet up with the Hightower brother, Alicent's brother, who totally suspicious of at first, but he and Sir Kristen kind of have a bonding moment, kind of a moment of being in the trenches together, and maybe could be not a huge W for Sir Kristen. I know that actor who plays him got like attacked on social media for his character, which I feel is kind of unfair. I think he is a very organic Game of Thrones type character. I don't see why all the hate has to be on this one guy. But I feel like that's happened before with maybe Joffrey. Daemon in some sick looking armor. I love he has like a little dragon head that kind of meets down here that creates the helmet. Covering the nose, I love that. Well, almost covers the nose, but we get to see Harrenhal. I love that shot of the dragon arriving. That was one of the most memorable shots. And he's trying to raise an army and restore and rebuild Harrenhal. So I'm very curious to see where that goes. And I've grown to like Daemon a little bit more, and I'm fearful of that because I feel like as soon as I like a character, they're gonna take him away. But yeah, no, I'm into the show. I'm kind of makes me want to go back and rewatch Game of Thrones, season 1 of House of the Dragon. Maybe even read the books, but plenty of dragon glory in House of the Dragon. We got to see the green dragon that I forget her name. I'm not gonna be able to find it. One of the Valerians, or too many names. But the one that attacks Sir Kristen was the beautiful green dragon. I love seeing that. We got to see Millie, what's her name? Millie Alcock return as young Rhaenyra in a fun flash kind of, well, it wasn't a flashback. It was a dream. It was a nightmare in a way for Daemon. But it was fun to get to see her again. She did a great job in season 1. We also got to possibly see those same eggs that end up in Daenerys Targaryen's hands. I know that's a rumor going around. I think I heard that in the books it might be something different, but I could be wrong. But that could be a fun, no pun intended, Easter egg for Game of Thrones fans. But there was a fun little escapade of getting to get to the Iron Throne. Well, not the Iron Throne. What is the freaking place? What? Why am I forgetting the city? King's Landing. Why am I forgetting King's Landing? We get to see Rhaenyra go to King's Landing and have a secret meeting with Alicent Hightower, and in which she proclaims, hey, it's too late for peace. Her father's no longer the hand. She has less power. The pieces are already moving. So seems like war is inevitable. It's just a matter of who will come out on top and survive. Are you guys excited? Let me know down below. What do you guys think? Who are you? What team are you on? If you guys have read the books, no spoilers, please. Let's just have fun. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys thought of episode 3, House of the Dragon. We'll be back next week on Sunday. Thanks for watching.